And the cycle continues. Prince, Sam Cooke, Whitney Houston, Left Eye, Tupac, Biggie, and I can go on and on when it comes to our people. They love stealing from us and then hiding their hands. For example, Clive Davis, he'll never show his network because it's too disrespectful. He been stealing too long from our people. And yeah, they unalive, they murdered Angie Stone, but she did leave some important information and some clues for the next generation of black entertainers. Check this out.
When she speaks of the Diesel crew, she's talking about us, the West Coast crew. And she talks about her team that has discovered things and has unveiled things for her. We took over doing the forensic for finding her songs that were missing that she couldn't find. And, you know, it's weird because it was a process and it was week after week. We were on the phone, we were talking and blah, blah. You from one end to the other spectrum when it comes to the music industry. And we did discover a lot of her stuff that was not in her name. And we were the ones that actually had to let her know. The company that I worked for, the TBC group, we were the ones that decided to go and search and find where her publishing was. And we started discovering various things, various situations with her publishing and what was going on with it. And we presented it to her and told her that there was no publishing in her name. And then there were some songs that she had done through the years that weren't even registered in her name, that had never been registered. But we started to find stuff that didn't make sense, per se, right? I'm not mentioning any names. We're just going to talk in general. Angie was very sharp. You know, although she didn't know full details, she knew something wasn't right. And that's why we came on board. Not only that, we were also the ones that were setting up her residency, the TBC Group Management, TBC Group Entertainment, okay? Setting up her residency for Las Vegas. We were 1 week out from that before Angie passed. We were going to fly her out here and have her do her paperwork for her residency in Las Vegas. And the whole purpose, so that you understand, for her residency in Las Vegas was so that she did not have to tour. She didn't want to be on the road anymore. These were her feelings. These were her thoughts. She just wanted to be in one place because of her health issues. She wanted to be in one place. She didn't want to be going from here to there. And I kind of, you know, I've cried so many days because I was saying to myself, I wish that we had closed on her residency and she wouldn't have had to be on the road. She would have never had to have been on the road, which this accident would have never happened because it would have been a different time, different process, different circumstance, different universal law.
So you telling me she was only 1 week away from being in Las Vegas and being able to perform in Las Vegas every weekend without traveling. And you telling me that accident was a coincidence? No, these people didn't want to see Angie Stone shine, because you got to realize these people in so-called position of power, they don't want you to fight back and actually find a way out. Once you find a way out, they will unalive you. For example, Michael Jackson, Sam Cooke, both of them found a way out, and they don't like that. When they can't control you, they don't like that. But later on in this video, we will get to that. In the meantime, let's get to this article so I can show y'all how cold the game really is. And this article is by Billboard. It was published March 12th, 2025. Angie Stone's catalog up nearly 1,300% in streams, 10,700% in sales following R&B great's death. On March 1st, neo-soul icon and the Sequence founding member Angie Stone tragically died in a car accident near Montgomery, Alabama at the age of 63, with a 3-time Grammy-nominated catalog spanning hip-hop, neo-soul, and southern R&B. Angie Stone amassed 3 Billboard Hot 100 hits and landed 7 titles on the Billboard 200 throughout her career. and you see the games they play, one day Angie Stone is fighting for the money she's owed. The next day, her streams go up. When she's dead, 1,300%. Her sales go up 10,700%. Make that make sense? That's a slap in the face. So when these artists talk, like they got her viewing today in Atlanta, and you see performance, you seeing, oh, Angie Stone was this. She was a great singer. I don't want to hear none of that, because when she was calling out UMG, no one spoke up. And that was last year. No one had her back when she was speaking on this. These people were stealing money from her. Her whole career, her whole catalog. They had Angie Stone on Instagram Live, on YouTube, selling hot sauce, selling gift bags, selling cups. Make that make sense. Nobody spoke up. Nobody said, okay, I'll help you fight this fight. No artist said that, but once she's dead, then they want to talk. According to Luminate, Stone's catalog earned just over 621,000 official on-demand U.S. streams in the week preceding her passing, February 21st through 27th. During the week of her passing, February 28th through March 6th, that figure exploded a whopping 1,263% to over 8.4 million official streams. 1999's No More Rain in This Cloud was one of her biggest streamers during the week of her death, collecting 2.1 million official on-demand US streams, a 538% boost from the week prior. So you telling me the week she was alive, her streams was at 621K. The week she's dead, the week she got murdered, her streams went up to 8.4 million. Like I say, that's a slap in the face. And who you think getting all that money? Because Angie Stone didn't own her catalog. She didn't own her publishing. Meanwhile, her daughter has to go on live and beg for cash apps. That's cold. I told y'all the game is cold. Once you sign those dotted lines, once those people have your signature, they own you for life. When you in that casket, Angie Stone is in that casket right now. They making money from her. Like I say, it's Friday. People go play her music because the funeral is tomorrow. The wake is in Atlanta right now. They go play her music all weekend. They about to make more money while her family suffers. While Angie Stone fought over 50 years in the business, fighting for her money, and they can't pay her. Now they making money from her, and she's in a casket. I told you the game is cold. Meanwhile, 2002's Wish I Didn't Miss You, her most recent Hot 100 entry at number 79, rose 1,008% during the week of February the 28th through March 6th, collecting 1.44 million official on-demand US streams. And 2001's classic Brother, a song and music video honoring and uplifting black men, experienced one of the biggest streaming boosts in Stone's catalog following her passing. During the week of February 21st through 27th, the song earned just over 42,000 official on-demand US streams. The following week, that figure leaped 2,026% to over 907,000 official streams. And see, Angie Stone knew these people didn't like her. When you make this song called Brother, when you make a song uplifting black men, speaking life into black men, they can't have that. They can't have you around. They have to steal your money, because you can't be out here breathing life into black men. You can't be out here making music to uplift black men, showing you care about them. They need black men in prison. They need black men unaliving each other. So they go try to move you out. They tried to move Angie Stone out and replace her with Alicia Keys, replace her with Jill Scott. All they was singing was heartbreak songs and love music. Angie Stone was more than that. But let's step back and think about it. Every artist, every black artist we had that had a voice that can heal you, that had a voice that can just, talk to you, they unalived them. They stole from them. Let's talk about it. Whitney Houston, Prince, Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross, Angie Stone, all of them, they got rid of them. And I know it's more, but I'm just showing y'all the game is cold. Once you sign that dotted line, I'm telling you, they own you. And at one point, they go try to replace you, and they go catch you off guard, and they go use your weaknesses against you. If you don't use drugs or anything, they go try to turn your people against you. or they gonna steal your money and have you fighting for it. And soon as you try to expose them, they're gonna unalive you. And you gonna have people online saying, oh man, just let it go. Let it go. What? So, like I said, once you sign those papers, it's no way out. They got you. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how much freedom you think you have. Eventually, they go set you up, especially if you find out what's going on behind the scenes, especially if you find out Clive Davis stealing your money and you trying to get it back. You hire some lawyers to get your money back. They go unalive you because they need all your money for the rest of your life, even when you in a casket. And Angie Stone's family, they had to charge people to come to that wake in Georgia. They had to charge people to come view Angie Stone's body. They couldn't just have a free one like they did for Nipsey Hussle. No, they had to charge people because UMG stole Angie Stone's whole catalog. The family has to suffer. So I don't even blame them. At first, I was like, man, it's kind of weird she on the internet begging for cash apps, but I understand now, so I can't even blame them, bro. Like, it's just crazy how all our people, all our greats, our legends, when it comes to the entertainment business, they have to go through this. So rest in peace to Angie Stone. I'm telling you, we will not give up. You might have those celebrities, they're not talking about that accident, they're not talking about what went on, but I promise you, on this channel, we go talk about it because we don't let nothing slide. I'm out.